Hi everybody and welcome to the channel. This is part 2. This is Elvis Presley's Karate Demo part 2. So guys, we watched already part 1, but he leave me with a little more curiosity. I want to look a little more further. All right, onto Elvis's skill. Right now he show a lot of good stuff. He show a lot of things that I never seen before. Because when Elvis was performing on stage, sometimes I noticed that Elvis will do some like karate moves on stage. So I thought maybe okay, maybe he learned some of these moves right, reading a book or something. But no, indeed, Elvis, in reality, he really know martial arts. All right, and this is a visual proof, audio visual proof that Elvis was legit. It was a real karate man, a real karate fighter, a real professional karate fighter. So let's just finish now to watch the demo, all right, of Elvis and get the whole conclusion. All right, and thanks so much for the one who record this video long ago back in 1975.
It's important
This is
to make
amazing.
your partner look good. And once again, this is at Tennessee Karate Institute. We had a little over 4,000 square feet in this building. Elvis bought those mirrors, you see. He ended up putting red and black carpet in the school right after the shooting of this film. And I understand that carpet cost a little over $4,000 that went in there. This is above the drugstore over at Cleveland and Overton Park in Memphis.
Oh, the school was in Memphis.
Elvis ended up bringing Bill Wallace to be the head instructor at this school in August of 1974. That's his 5 techniques again. You notice he's hitting Mr. Stanley just a little harder.
No, he did it faster.
But he can take it. But he had excellent control. Elvis was great with his hands. His feet, though, in the Kempo style he worked in, they didn't use high kicks at all.
Well, that's fast. Oh.
Yeah, when you grab somebody like that, there's quite a few places around the body you can grab them. You can just control them and they'll do exactly what you tell them to. That's a real good move. You notice as he throws that punch, he got out of the way. It's always best not to be there. You can see the passion he has doing this. Elvis wanted to promote the martial arts and show the world how great it was. It was good for the whole family. he was striking at vital parts of the body. It's hard to recognize them for the novice. This is an arm break. He's breaking the elbow there. That's a real nice arm break he's doing. Here they are getting ready to come up the stairway.
Oh, that Diaz's girlfriend of Elvis.
We had an office back to the left right there that Elvis had painted red and black. Now the filming here was done in 1973 and 4. Elvis had a budget put together of about $125,000 to shoot this documentary.
Oh, didn't know about it.
He was going to loan his image to it, and that's really what he was doing here. That's why he's in so much of it, so he could draw attention, get the world to watch and see the benefits of the martial arts. Now here's a room full of gladiators. Again, a mountaintop experience for me to get to train with these guys. I got to train with Bill Wallace for about 3 years, Al Holcomb for about 7 or 8 at this time. And we're getting ready to test Bill Wallace. He's getting promoted from 3rd degree to a 4th degree black belt.
Oh, hold it. Let's hold it 1 second. Yo, so listen up. This is very interesting. So, to post this video that we're watching, I mean, to put this together, I thought it just was just another video, something that I'll be, you know, I thought it was like a mash of little clips here and there all in one video, but no, in reality, Elvis Presley put up the money to make this video. He put around $25,000, not to mention the props and everything, to put up this video. All right, to gather all these people, all these martial art artists in one place, man, that was another thing to do. So this because Elvis wanted to show the world, all right, about the benefits of martial art. The way I see Elvis, he's not trying to show off. He's trying only to promote martial art. How can you benefit from martial art? And this is amazing. This is awesome. All right, let's continue. They're about to promote Bill Superfoot Wallace now.
As you can see, Elvis is doing the talking. He's the head black belt in this class. Elvis wanted to promote the TCB system, the faith, spirit, and discipline of it, as a way of taking care of business and doing it in an honorable, fashionable way. Mr. Wallace just got promoted. You can see Mr. Presley is very proud of him. And that right there is literally the best martial artist in the world. Undefeated in point karate as well as professional kickboxing karate. He started the professional kickboxing. Elvis didn't want him to do it, but he did it against Elvis's wishes. And I think Elvis would have ended up being real proud of him. And the Memphis Press-Scimitar, as well as long as the Commercial Appeal, both did articles on this event in the newspaper the following day. And in the pressimeter off it, it was talking about Elvis's who dish it out can show he can take it as well. And the commercial appeal was talking about the Elvis Plans, the karate documentary. So this was some big news for Memphis. Now here's Bill Wallace again, and he's stretching out, and this is the uniform I was describing earlier. Elvis bought the whole team this uniform right here. He had it rushed from Tokata, one of the best uniforms you could buy, and Elvis wanted something special for our team. Mr. Wallace was surprisingly real smart. He worked on his master's degree in Memphis at the university.
You know what? This is wonderful. Hold it. This is so wonderful. I didn't know that Elvis Presley was so close to Bill Superfoot Wallace. So in this video show how close they were. They were definitely real close. To Bill Superfoot Wallace and Ed Parker. This is wonderful. All right.
Now you'll see Elvis wearing his boots in the dojo. We call our training hall a dojo training hall. And a lot of people say, well, why did Elvis wear his boots in there? And I say, well, because he was Elvis. But most people, they would go barefooted back then. And today it's opened up even more where people either wear tennis shoes or go barefooted. A lot of people say, well, why would Elvis wear sunglasses in there? And I said, because he was Elvis. But he was an incredible person. And just a mountaintop experience for me. This was a historical event that I knew I was lucky to be a part of. There he is going back to the eyes again. Elvis loved those techniques to the eyes. Breaking your neck. Can't shoot too well with a broken neck. This is a good takeaway he's doing here. And once again, I was amazed to hear that live gun just clang to the ground. Oh, you can see his passion, how much he loved this. Oh, and Red was his chief of security at this time and was almost ever since the beginning of Elvis's career. This is a real good takedown. But you notice the uniform Elvis is wearing now. It was a custom-made uniform. He had several of them. And you'll notice the bows on them and the flare legs. This was more like a uniform, almost like what he would perform on stage with. He was on stage all the time, even in the martial arts studio. This was a special outfit just for Elvis. No one else had an outfit like this. He's talking about his finger techniques again. He's going back to the eyes. Now, Elvis studied in about 3 really good forms of martial arts. He loved the Kempo style and studied Taekwondo for a style and a Japanese style in the military. But these hand techniques, they're so quick, you can do literally hundreds of techniques with your hands while only being able to do just a few with your legs. So that's why you see Elvis using these hands a lot. He was absolutely incredible with them. Now that's a ridge hand technique right there, going back to the throat or the neck, either one. Ridge hands are very good techniques to use. It's a knife hand block. And there's that face strike again, hitting the pressure points in the cheeks. Then back to the eyes. Then to the throat. If somebody can't see you, they can hit you or chase you. Solar plexus. And here they are arriving at the school, the Tennessee Karate Institute.
What of Elvis Lincoln? He got so many Lincolns. And he gave away a lot of Lincolns.
You can see there's a crowd of people out there. No matter where he went, there they were.
Why Elvis was wearing shades at the dojo? Because he was Elvis.
This was called Midtown where this was at. Across the street from here is where he bought his furniture for the jungle room at his home. Elvis hired me in 1970 to train Red West, and that turned in like about a 3-year relationship for me, one that I haven't been able to find since then. This was an incredible experience. Even at Kong Ree's, Elvis would lead us in meditation. And it was almost like a spiritual event for me. I heard him speak of Bible verses and parts of the Bible that just came to life when I heard him speak them. Now here you can see his actually kick was a little low for Bill. Bill caught him by surprise. Now Mr. Hebler is going to get it up just a little bit higher for him. And that was part of the Kempo system. They felt like rank testing was like a woman having a child, something they never forget. And this event is something that Bill Wallace will never forget it as well. This is one of the photographs that was in the newspaper. Elvis is talking here about how limber Bill Wallace is. See him stretching his arms out, saying, well, I can do that with my arms. But this was, Bill Wallace was just a real piece of American history, and I'm just glad to be a part of it. And I'm really enjoy being a part of this documentary. I want to thank Graceland for getting this project put out on the market, and I know all the Elvis fans will love it. Here he is stretching out. We always encourage anytime before you do a demonstration to stretch out real well. Um, Bill Wallace mostly used just his left leg. That's what he was famous for. Elvis hired him again back in August of 1974. Elvis, what was unique about Elvis is that he could afford to hire an army to protect him, but he chose to train and work out just like anybody else so he could defend himself. He got a lot of pride in that. There's those stars and stripes again. And once again, you can see the balance and just how pretty Bill Wallace is. How precise he is with his kicks. I fought him for the world title and he beat me in overtime. It was one of these amazing kicks that hit me to the back of the head. I never saw it coming. It happened between my blinks.
Wow, you don't see the kick coming. It's so fast. Wow, look at that, man. He got multiple kick. Multiple kick. Look at that. That Bill Superfoot Wallace.
I still love watching Bill Wallace work. He travels the world doing the seminars, and he's still a joy to view and watch today. When Elvis was training and working out with us, he didn't want people to be easy on him because he was Elvis Presley. He wanted people to turn it up. But it was hard to do. We all wanted to be very respectful to him because he was in the movies, and we wanted to be sure that none of us really wanted to bust his lips or break his nose. So we always wanted to be real careful with him, even though he didn't want us to be. He was a real gladiator. You notice they bowing. Martial arts is a very respectful form that we show. In the Orient, they bow to each other. Here in America, we shake hands.
Wow, so fast this move.
Way of showing respect. And Elvis was very respectful.
No, bam. Wow, it can shred somebody in pieces in a matter of seconds.
There's Mr. Hebler showing off his speed. Here it comes. That's about less than 2 seconds. Now, he was one of Elvis's bodyguards as well. Yeah, you don't want to be on the receiving end of that elbow right there in a real technique. And break your jaw and maybe even break your neck.
I wouldn't doubt it.
He's talking about have your hors d'oeuvres. Have a salad, your main course, and then dessert. He compares it to a meal. The martial arts is a lot like ice cream. There's many different flavors. It all depends on what you like. You got vanilla and chocolate and strawberry. And martial arts are that way too. There's many different styles, and they're all good. And that's what Elvis wanted to promote. He wanted to promote all styles of the martial arts.
1 more minute to go, guys.
And he really wanted to do it through the TCB karate system, to where you could use your faith, spirit, and discipline to accomplish anything you want in life. And he had a passion about that. And if you're an Elvis fan, you know what the TCB meant to him. And like everything else in his life, he wanted to apply it to the martial arts. He had 7 stars put on his patch for 7 days of the week, 7 colors in the rainbow. He thought that was God's perfect number. Here he's talking about his inner chi again. He refers to that a lot.
All right, guys.
And once again, thank you so much.
All right, guys. So now let's. All right, guys. Just find something out now. Just at the very end of this video, right now, I find out now that there was more. I remember that Elvis used to wear a necklace and a symbol that said TCB. I mean, all this time I thought the initials TCB was me taking care of business, but it was more than that. I mean, taking care of business symbol, the TCB. It was Elvis Presley, Budo Pad, Marshall Way. That was Elvis Marshall Way. It was not only a symbol, but it was also taking care of business, taking care of my people, taking care of the martial art way, letting people know what the martial art is all about. All right, and you see, he made this video. He invested money and time and gathered all these wonderful martial artists in one place to make this documental about martial arts, about his passion for martial art and the passion that the other bodyguard has. I didn't know that practically all the bodyguards of Elvis Presley were required to be good at martial arts. I didn't know, but I get to see them, practically all of them here. All right, guy, in this video, all of them, the stepbrother of Elvis, his bodyguards. He was just wonderful, guy. Knowing that we're so good, it's good as Elvis in martial arts. That's amazing, wonderful thing to do. And then Elvis showed a lot of skills here. He really can take down somebody. He really have the speed. And what I noticed about Elvis, it was the timing, the precision on his move, the key power, the precision on his move, on the way he strike and everything, the move, the balance, and just about everything. It was wonderful to watch this. I feel privileged to be an able guy to watch this and share this with you, because I didn't know that there was a good karate demo video about Elvis personal life about this. I thought it was just a smash of few videos here and there all together, but no, this was a good video, very good video, very documented video about Elvis personal karate demo with his friends. Thank you guys for allowing me to watch this. I hope you guys like it, and if you like what you see, please hit it with a thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe and hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on my next video.